Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lover Society with me, Gert Retief, and tonight we are talking about the online Scotch Whisky Awards 2023, a little bit of an institution and something that I know a lot of people looking forward to it, to see what is the new whiskies or the flavor of the month for 2023 and what whiskies they should be buying. Well, it can be a little bit controversial. I know there's three camps with this online Scotch Whisky Awards. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are just, they don't really care about it. But I think it is important. It's a platform where YouTubers can decide what is the nice whiskies or the best whiskies, or sometimes the not so nice whiskies. So it is a nice platform. I do appreciate it. Roy and Ralphie is doing a good job putting this together. It's not an easy job, and I think they also take a lot of flack over the last couple of years. There's always some naysayers that did not like this format, but I do like it, and I must say I'm also proud and happy that they asked me also to be part of this process, although it is a very short or minimal part in this process. But at least they acknowledge even the small YouTube channels like myself for the little bit of a contribution that I also make, and all the other channels that they make over the years with regards to whiskey and whiskey reviews and the promotion of whiskey. So take a look on their website, Online Scotch Whisky Awards, and you get a full list of all the small channels that contributed, and give them a love, give him a little bit of a like, and give him a subscription, because it does take a lot of effort to create all these videos. So it's going to be a short video. It's going to be a series on the different categories and the different selections that was made. I don't want to drag the video on too long, so the next one will be much shorter. So we're starting off with a best value whiskey for 2023. And of course, yeah, it can be a hit and miss for a lot of people. A lot of people will recognize the bottles immediately, and they would, of course, agree. Some will disagree. I've been doing this now for almost 3 years, doing reviews, more than 500 reviews. There's a lot of whiskey out there, and there is so much more for me to try. But on to the Whiskey Awards. The nominations that they have is the Ardnamurchan AD. And that's something that I've tried once or twice now, and I must admit I'm quite happy to see it. Cost-wise, they have it listed at £45 for the bottle. It is, well, I don't think they cared about the price on this one. It is just a value for money whiskey. And 46.8% ABV, natural color, non-chill filtered. I think that is the buzzwords for many YouTubers. We want something that's got a little bit of that integrity, a little bit of that non-chill filtered, natural color, and that higher ABV that really makes most YouTubers and most reviewers, and of course you, the drinker as well, makes us happy. The next one, I think it's going to be a little bit controversial for a lot of people, and even for me as well. I do love it. I'm talking, of course, the Erin 10 years old, 46% ABV, natural color, non-chill filtered. Erin does believe in integrity. They are not one of those companies that try to push the prices up and make as much money as possible. For that, I'm very grateful for. Around 45 pounds for this bottle. It is a delicious bottle. It is a nice bottle. It's a friendly bottle. It's something that you can take out at any time, winter, summer, doesn't matter. The flavors are always fantastic. There's not a lot of batch variation for me, and it's always something that I try to buy if I get it at a good price. But for me, there is This has been nominated now for the last 3 years. Was this in the nomination? Surely there must be something a little bit better. For me, the Aaron Sherry cask, the cask strength one, a little bit more expensive, maybe €50 for a bottle, and I think that is absolutely a stunning whiskey, especially if you like a little bit of a sweet sherry monster. I would have loved to see that one in as well, but of course this is a democracy and everybody had to put in their votes, and of course my one, I don't think it made the list. The next one, the Bruichladdich Classic Laddie 8. And yeah, I must admit, I was not a big fan of that. The first time that I tasted it, 50% ABV, around €50 pounds for the bottle. And I was not super impressed with it. It took me a while. I think that's a little bit of that tannin notes that came out was a little bit too much for me. I did leave it for quite a number of years, and when I came back, and yeah, it's not a bad whiskey, but definitely something that I will not be voting for. Then the next one, the Kilkerran. Now Kilkerran is one of those whiskies as well that trying their best to make sure that all the boxes are ticked. 46% ABV, you talk about 45 to 49 euros for a bottle. Natural color, I've tried a couple of them. For me, it's a little bit of a hit and miss. I'm not always a big fan of all of them. The lightly peated one I do like, so they do make a nice whiskey. But for me, definitely also not going to hit my list or my top pick for this category. The next one, and I've got a bottle here as well. This is something that I fell in love with immediately, and this is the Legic 10-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey, richly peated smoke and spice, and it is for me exactly what it says on the bottle. And it's a light smoke, it's a sweet smoke. It's not that in-your-face TCP type of smoke. So definitely something that I like, and definitely something that I might consider as my pick for this category. The last one, of course, is the Port Charlotte 10, and I must admit, as same as this Legic, that's in that same category for me. That is just a lovely sweetness, a lovely friendliness. 50% ABV, and the price is a little bit more expensive at 56, and of course this is UK prices, so don't quote me on a price if you live in the US, or if you live in Belgium, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But that's something that I would also get behind. Port Charlotte, Legic, Erdnammergen, but for me, if I have to pick something, especially on this list, I think I will definitely go for the Legic 10. But what I do like about this online Scotch Whisky Awards, your vote counts, but you can also put your favorite whiskey in the category. So in the end, we might sit with a situation that 50% might vote for this one, but out of the blue, the People's Choice Awards will go for something completely different. And definitely that is where what I would add, maybe the Glenfarclas 105. For me, that is absolutely a base value whiskey. Something that I appreciate, something that I like, something that I like the sweetness. I do like the sweeter type of whiskey, so I would love to see that one as one of those People's Choice Awards. And maybe the Aaron whiskey, the Aaron Sherry cask, the cask strength Sherry cask whiskey. That is something that I would also like to see as a People's Choice Awards. So that is the list of the best value whiskey on the online Scotch Whisky Awards for 2023. Are you going to vote? Are you going to put something else as your favorite? what is your favorite best value whiskey going to be. And of course, as always, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and of course give the other YouTubers that contributed to this online Scotch whiskey a little bit of love and make a subscription. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time with the next one. Cheers.